It's your boy Paz. Yo, what's up, family? What's up, family? What's up, family? It's your boy Paz. It's your boy Paz. You see, we drip light. Like I said, we drip light. We don't need to drip hard when we're in the house. Just gotta drip light. Fashionable, just for the people to see that this homie be dripping, but he's not like dripping. But anyway, today's topic, man, is going to be the diss tracks of, I could say, of South African musical industry, but like I'm basically gonna talk about Casper Novesta's UR verse. I'm gonna talk about Big Zulu 150 bars, Omega Freestyle, Quantum First Load, and Duncan's track. Let's start from the beginning. They say everything has a storyline, a history. Ukuthi ziqale kuphi izinto. For me, with my mentality and my understanding, UA was a track which was written by the three artists which are UA. Number one, I feel like Casper Novest, when he took out the verse of UA, he was trying to tell people that, hey, bega mina, I left hip hop. I made to show people that I don't need to be in hip hop to make money, but I am the king and I own the hip hop throne. That was my understanding about the whole verse. And another thing about that verse from UA was that Casper specified where he's like he could walk into the hood and some of these and if he had to ask who's this rapper, and then people would be like Asimkenle out, but he's showing a picture of Blackie and it's like, oh, you guys don't know Blackie, you understand? So I feel like he was also trying to point out to say that there's a lot of new come up people, but those come ups, those new up coming artists, they are not bringing any vavavoom to the industry. Bahleli nje, Mara, you walk into the hood, nobody even knows this artist, but he says he's an artist. It's like, yo. And another thing with Casper, before we continue with the other people who were dissed and everything, and who dissed also, what happened is there was something, let's not forget, guys, Casper Novest is a goat. Like Fede, Casper Novest has his days where he's shit, man. But like, honestly speaking, Casper Novest is a goat. For the fact that for the whole of 2020, when people were not having money, Casper had money, by the way. Casper was able to buy a brand new car while someone else's mom was trying to figure out what she's gonna put on the table tomorrow. Casper was buying a brand new car. And that's where it hit me and shook me that it doesn't matter which industry of music or genre of music or business which Casper walks into, Casper is gonna kill it. You give Casper a mic for a piano beat, he's gonna kill it. You give him the mic for an R&B beat, he's gonna kill it. You give him a mic for I don't know. You look at all of his Samsung ads, dog. Those Samsung ads are the best, dog. Which he has for Samsung, they're the best. But Casper Novest, he's a goat, man. Like for me, Casper is the reason why like I have that inspiration to say that I mustn't be scared to talk and feel how I feel, Because Casper had the guts to write the verse of ooh ah. And look at what the verse of ooh ah caused. And then he came back to this the person who replied to the verse of ooh ah, and that reply was shit. That reply, that's why I even forgot the name of that reply. I didn't put it in the list of discussion because I knew that reply was not even nice. Come on, guys. He basically replied with 2 bars each. Come on. Like he wrote a bar to say, yo, Big Zulu movie. Jengabantu baphemi nyawo. 2 bars done. Like bro, like that's it. That's all that he wanted the public to know. 2 bars. Seyaqedile. Seyaqedile yena. 2 bars. Seyaqedile. But anyway, we move. 150 bars. Me as a nigga, obvious, I'm chilling in my bed, scrolling on TikTok. Big Zulu 150 bars comes on. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I go straight to YouTube Music and I go listen to 150 bars. Bro, my mind was spinning. With laughter, with the congratulations also, because like I would really like to say congratulations to Big Zulu because that man literally dissed the whole game and anybody else. But one thing which I like about him is I do not know where if he's bar about Zulu Man with some power. I don't know if he was dissing Nasty C or he was saluting Nasty C. Because remember at the end he's like, Ingoma no Parrington King and the Nasty C, yes, maduze, zakala kale, right? Remember that whole Flasco nonsense came about near the end of the track. So something tells me that he wasn't dissing the STC, but he was saluting the STC. But I had an assumption that if he was actually dissing the STC, that meant that UNSTC was dissed rough, right? One, two. Also, another thing is Nasty C, we couldn't consider him part of the old school. Because remember when he says, Stallion, uvalelan, Stallion, uvalelan. He was asking his DJ to be like, why are you closing the beat, dog? I still want to diss the new generation. But now, if he wanted to diss the new generation, how come he did not diss Aries? And that will explain later on in the video, like my assumption of why he didn't diss Aries and why Aries cannot be touched in the diss. Anyway, so like, Big Zulu dissed a lot of motherfuckers. He mainly dissed all the people who he went to, and he's like, look, Jengo Duncan, he went to Duncan and he's like, hey, yo, Duncan, bro, can I get a freestyle, right? And obvious, in such an industry, Duncan even expressed it in his freestyle, in his diss track, where he's like, Namai, I still do not feel your music. And then you still expected me when I blew up with Tiki Tiki to come and say, Mntanayam, Asam, uzunukufakela umakhwapheni wami, uzunukufakela nokufundisa ukuthi ukurapper senza kanje ukenza music senza kanje. Duncan knew ukuthi he didn't have time to waste his energy on something which is shit. For me, I love Big Zulu. Like, Big Zulu had the guts, right? He's just somebody who blew up a few years ago. He's still relevant. People are liking him, Ungene taxi, Big Zulu. Ungene taxi, Big Zulu. Ungene Avanza, Big Zulu. Ungene emotweni yakamalume wakho, Big Zulu. Umama wakho, ukhalisa Big Zulu lapho, ungakhalisa abo youngster lana, mina ngifuna Big Zulu. Now you're in the taxi. Everywhere you go, it's just Big Zulu, Big Zulu, Big Zulu. When it comes to certain people, but when it comes to what exactly I say about Big Zulu's freestyle, I'm gonna give it a clap because Big Zulu's freestyle kills all the freestyles for me. But I'm gonna explain which one does the most at the end of the video. Big Zulu, he knew what he did. He saw what he had in mind. The one line which kills me is like, okay, if family tree slahla sensango, nathi so pemile. That line, it hit me so perfectly because when I look at the family tree, right, when I look at it carefully, when you look at those branches when they are spreading, don't they look like weed, gancane? Don't they look like Zol? Don't they look like it's a lady who has Zol on top of her head, very, very 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and she's Zol. So that's when it hit me to say, nah, dog, this nigga vele, he's here to prove a point, and Big Zulu vele beafuna prove a point. Now my issue is the point that Big Zulu was trying to prove. He was not supposed to prove it to the rap industry. He was supposed to prove it somewhere else once he was bigger. I feel like once Big Zulu has made his first 5 meter, meaning 5 million, he was supposed to now come back and then diss the rap industry, because now he was going to be at a big platform where he can diss all these niggas, you understand? And then we go to KO. Isn't just a game. KO. What I love about KO is that, okay, KO had just dropped Sete. Now, all the hands, obvious, they're going crazy over Young Stunner's verse in that track to be like, Sete. Everyone's going crazy over Young Stunner's verse. Salute to that verse, Young Stunner. That verse are insane with dog. So yeah. So, Big Zulu now, he releases UKO releases Sete. Now Sete obvious now is doing the numbers on TikTok. Girls are like, pumping Young Stunner's verse because like, hey, Young Stunner's verse yenza amantombazana bathi thwa phakathi bathi whoo Young Turner. So like the hands now they're busy like vibing to Young Stunner's verse and the whole song in general. I liked everybody's verses. I liked it from KO down to Blackie. But my verse, like the verse which killed me in the Sete track was Young Stunner's. But we're not here to talk about he said we're here to talk about Omega Freestyle. Shit! Yo, Omega Freestyle, he killed it. He killed it. For the fact that KO said that he had to step out of the throne kancane to come fundisa abantu abadelelayo. It's like, okay, you're at school, right? And you're all blooming with the gang, you're all blooming with the gents, you're all blooming with your friends in class, it's lit, right? Figi out nuka jengezol. Umem yambona ukuthi hey baba wena unuka jengezol. Phuma eklasini yami hambe office. That nigga is now sitting in the principal's office. The principal office uyamshaya, uyamnika ispray uthi spraya ubuyele eklasini. Yekela ukubhema izolo esikolweni sami. First warning yakho leyo. That was Omega Freestyle for you guys. That's how I'm gonna put it. Big Zulu thought that he could just come out of nowhere and talk about the biggest track in history. Two biggest tracks in history, in fact, written by KO in SA music history for me. The two biggest tracks written by KO, Run Josie and Karakara. Like dog, Karakara was basically a starter pack for Kid X, ne? Mara. It was like a number one track for KO repeatedly. Like anyeke uhlale phansi nama outs bese nikhalisa Karakara bese ngiyabhoreka. Anyeke ngibhoreke. Nizocula leyo ngoma Karakara. Nizoyicula vele. Ngisijana nizoyicula besijiva. Khumbula kusasa ngiyamthola. Vele Karakara was like the lit track, dog. Ngiyamthola. It was a track which everybody in the hood loves, fam. Like anyeke uhlale ukuthi okay, asenze nama throwback with South African music. Bese anikhalisi Karakara. Damn. And the one line which killed me from the KO freestyle was the part where he was like to Big Zulu, you and your sister naigibela ikarakara. Now remember, Big Zulu had said wena wathatha ingane zesikolo waduma neKarakara, because you can even see in the music video for Karakara they are school children, they are kids abafundayo, abantwana basesikolweni yangithola. So now if you hear KO's line ukuthi wena nodadweni nayigibeli Karakara, meaning that Big Zulu and his sister were in the music video for Karakara. Damn, bro, like what the fuck? Yo, bro, and Big Zulu, by the way, something tells me, and something should tell me, that Big Zulu is older than Casper. Big Zulu is older than KO and Questa, but probably the same age as Duncan. The thing is, me, I don't have time to busy going googling how old people are. If you're an artist and your music is lit, I'm gonna listen to it. Mina angina any age yokuthi my emele ngifuna ukuthi uBig Zulu nangaki, uCasper nangaki, una 45 una 45. Lo muntu lo time abamtshelile ukuthi time lo muntu. Then KO, I'm not gonna say much because like KO he killed it. The verses, he killed it. Especially the ones the blue tick WhatsApp line. Those lines killed it. And like everything was just like lit about KO's freestyle. It wasn't bad. Then I come to Questa. Questa, baba. Quantum first load, baba. Yaga Questa, dog. Ngiyakutshela ma yaga Questa, boy. Yo. What I love about that Quantum First Load, Quantum First Load was telling a story. If you paid attention carefully, Ukwesta Beacheli's story, he wasn't dissing, he was telling a story. And as he was expressing the story, the story, he was trying to tell abantu that I came as a humble person, as a proper person, as someone who's trying to elevate and bring new people into the music. Because Questa in the freestyle or in general did not specify that Ebaba, he was mainly looking for young talent like Paz, Nick and Teddy, young Stunner when he was still young at the time. He's now big. That nigga's a goat now. He's a goat here now. He's a goat. He's no more part of us. He's a goat. That's why. And the blackies and the lights. He even said that he made the whole Inkabi nation blow up. Now, what was so funny about Quantum First Load was that he said that he took Big Zulu. He's like, dog, you know what, there? Nah, imala, some is sentin. What's look bonus in below sentin? What's look commis uzoyenza kanjani imali namatex? Damn. Because let's not forget, one of Big Zulu's track has a remix, right? I'm not sure which one it is. I'm trying to remember. I think it's something called Millions. It has Youngster CPT, the GOAT of Cape Town, and it has Questa on it. Bro, Youngster CPT, dog. CPT. Like, I'm not even gonna say much. Youngster CPT, fam, was on that remix, dog. So if Youngster CPT was on that remix, that tells you Gucci this nigga Vela was gonna blow up. Cause let's not forget about the time of Big Zulu's startup. Big Zulu's startup, Questa was big already. Questa already had gone to America and freestyled in America, by the way. Right? KO had also had gone to America and freestyled. Casper had also gone to America and freestyled. So all these people had already by Bonil America, by Kenya America. Like, I feel like if we had to take Casper now and be like, dog, please go show me New York City, Casper will be capable to walk from me from, let's say, a certain point in New York to a certain point in New York and buy for me food. Casper will be capable to do that. But when I Big Zulu, awuyazi nokuyazi iLondon, mara so ya papa. Nabantu bafikile ku-America. Because let's not forget, dog, like, this is how I've seen it. It has become like a trend to say that you blow up in SA, you blow up in the whole of Africa, then you blow up in Europe. From Europe, and now you blow up in the States. And when you blow up in the States now, Jengo Nasty C, shout out to my boy Nasty. Now, I can't say shout out to Nasty because Nasty is bigger than me, but to say shout out, what I mean by shout out is, if you look at the work which Nasty is doing now, Nasty is showing that America, Baba, he's gonna kill that thing. Because the Evasions Army album, I'm not sure if I'm saying it right, if I'm saying it wrong, sorry, Bafetu. But like that album, dog, Nasty C is trying to show that, you know what, I can make American music, I can do American music, and I'm also gonna add like a kasi flavor on top, young Tona. It's South Yasikasi, yawoguthi le number is zingafani like straight like American hardcore. Nigga with the Glock shooting ups with the pops. Nah, you understand? There was like more. Mara Quantum First Load was just basically Big Zoo Questa saying, fuck you, dog, I helped you blow up. But now, this is how you thank me, by dissing me down the line. Come on. Like, for me, it doesn't matter who it is in the industry. Like, you could be a startup artist and you may not like Questa's music. Fair, we understand you don't like Questa's music. But Questa likes your music. Questa vibes with your shit. Take that Questa, right? Take Questa, make a track, blow up, and then later on, when Questa is dead or has retired or whatever, then diss him. Because now you don't need him anymore. He's gone. He has retired. So what do you need him for? You understand? You don't need him. He's gone. Ding. He's gone. He's gone, this guy. He's gone. You don't need him. Move on with life. He's gone. Questa, out. You can diss him now. But like, if someone helps you blow up, I feel like you have to wait up until you're bigger than that person and then come back to diss them. You understand? Cause like, for me, as this nigga who just does freestyles on social media, I can't now pull up and be like, okay, I'm gonna diss Lucas Raps because I feel like it's right to diss Lucas Raps. I mustn't Shanya in my head. Because if I now Shanya, I'll look mad in front of the whole public to say, this small time nigga by the name Paz thinks he can diss Lucas Raps. I can't diss Lucas Raps. Lucas Raps gets features from Blackie, Nasty, Youngster CPT. He got a beat made by Dr. Pepper. He has a track, I think, with Ricky Rick also. Like, this nigga is gone. And now me, this small time nigga on freestyles is coming to this nigga. Nah, fam. Sometimes you gotta just stay in your lane, sit in your lane, udrive imoto yakho, ungaphaphi, ungena ama-siding. To discuss Duncan. Duncan. Duncan's diss track was okay. It wasn't bad. It was okay. But if I had to fully be honest with you people, I did not like it. Sorry for that. Like Duncan's reply wasn't what I expected for someone who is a GOAT, who was working with Dallas, who worked with Questa, who worked with Casper, cause like that track Captain where he has Questa featured on, that track is mad, dog. I love that track, dog. Like whenever I go throwback wise, there, even though it's not a throwback there, but like when I go throwback wise, I always play that track, though, because that track is a lit track, by the way. It's a lit track, fam. But that's not the point. My point is that if freestyle, or should I say it, this track Yaga Duncan wasn't the expectations I was waiting for. You understand? I was waiting for him to actually open up Big Zulu physically. Because let's not forget, Big Zulu first released 100 bars. 100 bars didn't do anything. Now him and Inkabi Nation are touring around the whole of South Africa going 150 bars, 150 bars, 150 bars. But they're forgetting Duncan is shutting down 150 bars. Blind. And Duncan's thing was lit, yeah. He basically, which I liked there, he's like, why is he busy flexing his ass? So Mwizi au khulume. When I heard that line, automatically it hit me to say, okay, Sumizi is being known as the president of gay people in the country. Why can't the president of gay people in the country come and tell other people who say Guti by Nkabi, right? Because if this is true, ne, but Nkabi is a hitman, and a hitman ne, is not gay, dog. Imagine you have a gay hitman. Cabanga bakuthumela i-hitman egay esitabani iyafika uthi ufake izandla phezulu befana ukudubula faka izandla phezulu, and iphethe isibhamu futhi. And then here he's like, ngicela ukuyenza ama-nails yabo mara wena faka izandla bro, like cabanga uphethe isitabani uzokudubula inkabi izokudubula isitabani inkabi isitabani izokudubula. Hayi angeke yenzeke loyo. So Duncan, he basically expressed how he sees Big Zulu. But like what I love about Duncan, another line which he said where he's like, we need to smoke before we listen to your tracks because we listen to your tracks when you are high. That verse, that line, it hit me because when I listened to 150 bars, I was sober. Then I played 150 bars again when I was with my friends and I was high. I started laughing. I was laughing my ass off. And then that's when I heard Duncan's line to say Guti, say Bema before smameling ngoma, I was like, damn, that line finished me. And the other line is like, we know that you don't write your songs. We know that you buy followers on YouTube. I was like, yes, says Lana Duncan keep up my file very good. Okay, expose. But I shem. But anyway, to get to the Aries before we close the video, Bafetu. So like Aries name, Aries is a goat, guys. No offense, Aries is a goat. Nasty C, he's trying to make a South African image, a South African rap image for himself in America. Salute to Nasty. But Aries is here, he's holding the throne. He's showing us that, you know what, he's still with us. He's still with the homeboys who do rap and like drip like me. You know what I'm saying? He's still with us. Indo interlude, smoke that shit and send me straight to heaven. But why I feel like Aries wasn't touched there is because Aries and the new generation hip hop, we are trying to create a very different vibe. I don't know if you can hear by the sound or the way South African hip hop is starting to hear. You can hear that this is a different, completely different sound. Like it's completely different, very different. So like yeah, that's why I feel like Aries is not gonna get like dissed ever. But like I feel like if Aries had to diss somebody and someone had to reply, Aries was gonna reply. But then when Aries replies now for the second time, he's gonna be telling the nigga, case closed. Case closed, my nigga. I say case closed. So like yeah, but fair to now some of the lines which were written in the songs, I said them in English because I decided just to translate them here on the platform. But if you guys wanna hear and laugh and react properly to the Zulu version, just go listen to the songs. I'm gonna repeat the list again. There was the UA verse, the Duncan. There was Duncan's one. I can't say it. That's why I'm like, Then there was Omega Freestyle and Quantum First Load and 150 bars. And Casper's what. That one was just completely shit. So like yeah, but fair to I'm going to close the video here. Please like, subscribe, and share. Danko.